From the Lower Colorado River Authority, this is Wavelength.
The creation of this new river authority will help electrify rural Texas.
And so today, we gather here to dedicate this mighty structure, Buchanan Dam.
This has been a great organization for 70 years, and it's going to be a great organization for a long time to come.
Well, what a day today is.
Hi everyone, and welcome to the February 2005 edition of Wavelength. General Manager Joe Bill kicked off a day of celebration and recognition at LCRA for the successful completion of the 10-year, $52 million dam modernization project. The project started here at Wirtz Dam near Marble Falls because it was singled out as being most vulnerable to the PMF, or probable maximum flood. That's the worst possible flood that could happen on the Colorado River. The strengthening process involved drilling holes and anchoring the dams in bedrock with huge cables and increasing mass by adding tons of concrete. After Wirtz Dam was completed, LCRA crews and contractors moved on to Inks Dam, Buchanan Dam, and finally, Tom Miller Dam in Austin. The project was completed 5 years ahead of schedule and $6 million under budget.
Gregor, congratulations for getting this one done.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. It's been fun.
Employees who worked on the project were honored for their contributions at a special ceremony in the LCRA boardroom.
I am thankful for those people that were here before me that had the courage and the vision to create this project. And of course, I'm very thankful for the folks that are here with me today. And some of you were there at the very beginning, but we have made this project happen now. We have caused that vision to become a reality, and that's something that we should all be very, very proud of.
Employees are asked to contribute items related to the dam modernization project for a time capsule that will be buried near Tom Miller Dam with instructions to open in 2055. Later, a news conference was held to share information with the public about these safety improvements and to give thanks.
And on behalf of the board, I'd like to personally thank all of the farmer board members that had so much to do with this project. I'd like to thank the LCRA staff members, past and present, and last and not least, but especially the customers who made this project a reality. Thank you very much on behalf of the board and on behalf of the LCRA.
Quietly over this last decade, the LCRA at their expense has been upgrading and protecting our dam, and we're here to say thank you and to remind people how critical that asset is, from flood control to outdoor recreation to our drinking water supply to protecting life and property downstream. And this is an important project, and I'm here again to say thank you to the LCRA.
Jack Martin was board chair when the decision was made to move forward with this massive project. How does he feel today?
Really a great relief that a problem we've known about since 1987, took action to take care of, has been completed in such an excellent manner. The current board ought to be extremely proud. Farmer board members such as myself are obviously proud.
All 6 of the Highland Lakes dams are now capable of providing flood protection, clean renewable hydroelectric power, reliable water supplies, and recreational opportunities for the people of Texas for decades to come.
By all of our citizens,
to many people, the word leadership brings forth memories of great presidents. Some say leaders are born. Others say leadership can be learned.
We're going to have our guided hike when we get there.
For the past 5 years, LCRA employees have been participating in a program designed to develop the leaders that will carry LCRA into the future. It's called Leadership LCRA.
Fayette 1 came down for a 6 weeks outage, and
The leadership class of 2004 is made up of 33 employees from all areas of the company. They are indeed a diverse group. They will spend 2 days a month for 1 year learning self-awareness, communication skills, and about the history, mission, and goals of the company they work for. Robert Cullick and Karen Farabee developed the leadership program to address specific needs within the company.
You know, LCRA is a changing organization, and I think the recognition is that with change occurring as fast as it is, nobody can wait from orders from above. Everybody's got to understand what they can do to make things better here at LCRA and to change them. And when you do that, you're a leader. It doesn't matter what title you have.
Leaders need to be skilled and capable in their jobs and always striving to improve.
Guest speakers, including executive staff, elected officials, and community leaders, share their ideas about leadership with the group.
He always listens.
Karen Farabee says this leadership training process has evolved greatly over the past 5 years.
Every year we have gotten better and better at doing that because the caliber of people that the business units send to us are so good that a lot of what the program is now has come about from the suggestions and the feedback that we've gotten from the existing classes.
I always tended to try to do things myself to make sure.
2 groups were formed in the class and given the challenge to create projects that would have a positive impact on LCRA.
And what we want to do is just keep the momentum going. What is Vision 2010? How do we each connect to that?
Group 1 became ambassadors for Vision 2010, traveling around the company talking to 800 of their coworkers in every business unit about how they as individuals fit into LCRA's mission.
How do we fit into the Vision 2010? Well, there's several ways. First of all, meet growing needs. Our service area is a tremendous growth area. There is a tremendous demand for water and wastewater service.
LCRA Supervisory Training.
Group 2 developed a pilot program called Learning to Lead, designed to help supervisors throughout the company deal with poor performance issues.
So what is a mentor? A mentor is a wise and trusted counselor or teacher, and that's exactly what we wanted. We wanted someone who was going to listen to and communicate openly and honestly with the new supervisor.
And use the skills that you learn to give back to the organization.
Ian Taylor took the leadership class in 2003 and is serving as coordinator for this class.
Before participating in the class, I kind of saw myself as having a job description, and I go to work to do that job. And after being in leadership LCRA, I've realized that I actually, as an employee on the payroll of the company, have an ethical responsibility to speak up in those situations. And if I see an opportunity to improve things or make the company better, provide better customer service, whatever it is, to speak up and do those things.
Congratulations.
Graduation ceremonies were held at McKinney Ruff's in December.
Aren't y'all excited about what you've been able to accomplish in this last 9 months? I mean, you've on both of these teams, you've really gotten some meaningful things done. That's fantastic. Thank you for doing that, and thank you for being the leaders that you are within this organization, and thank you for what you're going to do in this organization in the future. I really appreciate you.
But I'm really pumped up and charged and ready to take these skills that I just learned and use them to help develop other people also.
It's been a phenomenal experience to learn more about the company and to get to build relationships with people, which as a communicator working across business units at LCRA, it's invaluable.
Personally, my experience with Leadership LCRA has been a very strong personal growth period for me.
I know.
The next class is already underway, but for now, congratulations to Leadership LCRA, class of 2004.
LCRA recently joined Austin Energy's Green Choice program. by committing to buy 10% of the electricity used at the Dalshaw Service Center from clean, renewable energy sources such as wind power.
LCRA and the other companies in Austin that have subscribed to this program enable us to build our portfolio, which in the long run helps us hedge against the rising costs of fossil fuels and, of course, helps the environment.
LCRA has been a leader in producing renewable hydropower for the past 70 years. So it's appropriate that we, as consumers, also get to use the green power.
I think it's great. As we look for energy savings, not only in electric costs, but also in electric uses. So by, getting cheaper energy and buying energy at a fixed cost for several years, it is going to save LCRA money in the future.
LCRA also is participating in another major environmental effort with Austin Energy, the Green Building Program.
Each time we do a project, we're going to get better at doing green design. We're going to get more energy efficient. We're going to provide better, more productive workspace for the employees through green design, sustainable design.
From energy efficient heating, cooling, and lighting to recycled building materials and low water use landscaping, LCRA designers and engineers integrated green building principles into every phase of this service center construction and renovation project.
Many of the materials we use in sustainable design are designed to be very low maintenance and low cost. Some examples of that would be this exterior insulating finish system, which requires no paint.
When completed, the Service Center project received the highest green building rating of any commercial project in the City of Austin. And another renewable energy project is underway at the LCRA Service Center, here at the Environmental Lab. A 21 kilowatt photovoltaic system is being installed on the roof. 72 of these panels will turn sunlight directly into electricity, adding to the savings on LCRA's energy bill.
This month on Board Profile, meet John Dickerson, representing Matagorda County. John Dickerson was appointed to the LCRA Board of Directors by Governor Perry in 2004. John has an economics degree from the University of Texas and a law degree from South Texas College of Law. After leaving private law practice, John served as county attorney in Matagorda County from 1985 to 1993.
Want to make sure, find out what your income level is, your taxes.
And for the last 11 years, he has been an investment representative for Edward Jones & Company in Bay City. The Dickerson family has had a strong connection to the Colorado River for decades. John's dad was a rice farmer, and he grew up working on the farm.
As a kid growing up, we swam in the river, we crabbed in the river, we fished in the river, worked in the rice fields with the irrigation, we boated. We've just enjoyed the river from our whole life, and it was part of our livelihood. So I've always had a great admiration for LCRA and what they do, and for the people that have served on those boards, have always done a great job for this community and for the whole basin. So being considered for it was just a great honor. Diana, are there any phone calls?
Yes, Walter.
John says he loves his work, but what really gets him going happens after work and on the weekends.
One thing about these cows, they're always glad to see you. Nobody's complaining, and they're all happy to see you every time.
John leases out most of the farm for rice, soybeans, and cotton production. But on this 300 acres, he runs his own cow-calf operation.
Some people say, John, what's your hobby? And I guess my hobby is really another part of my work, and that's being outside, being with the cows, the farming. And a lot of people say about John, you know, he loves the land, and I do, I love the land.
Dickerson says he is grateful for this opportunity to help LCRA protect the Colorado River.
This river means everything to this community. I believe our economy is based upon this river from the agricultural side, also from the recreational side, from the fishing and the homes on the river, and also industrial-wise. We have South Texas Nuclear Power Project, we also have Celanese, and we also have Equistar and Texas Brine that either are receiving water from the Colorado River or plan to. So those are big employers in our area, so the river means everything to us.
Vision 2010 update. And
John Dickerson's term on the LCRA board will expire in 2009. In February 1935, 70 years ago, the board of directors and the very first employee of the newly created Lower Colorado River Authority came to work here at the Travis County Courthouse. Just a few months later, they moved to rented office space here in the Littlefield building at 6th and Congress. It's been an amazing journey for this organization over the past 70 years, so in honor of LCRA employees past, present, and future, we present this visual trip through history.
Happy 70th birthday, LCRA.